Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here on the Experts of Racing Sportscast. I know it's not a scheduled stream, but right now we are getting ready. We got invited to do this last minute. I'm very happy we got to the American Ethanol Cup Series at Indy. They're doing qualifying right now. I'm hopefully going to be loading in so you can get a visual of it shortly. Sorry, got some technical difficulties. Going to have to turn down my monitor real quick that the game is coming through. But right now, have a very exciting lineup for you here tonight at Indy with the American Ethanol Cup Series. Unfortunately, Vols fan is not going to be here tonight. He had work, of course, so you're going to be stuck with me up here in the booth. Hopefully, that's not too much for y'all. Um, just if you have anything you'd like to say, of course, just put it down in chat. Would definitely love to hear from you. Right now, trying to see if we can get the chat monitoring and stuff up as well. Let's see here, trying to get this up for us here. Right here, no data so far. If you're on Facebook, we're trying to get that up right now so we could see in the chat. Currently, right now, just waiting here to get everything set up for you. Currently, trying to get on the Facebook chat as well right now as they're in qualifying. Let's go ahead and go to the live camera so you can see what we're looking at right now. Not sure. Got to get the capture device set up here and make sure that everything is running smoothly here. Not sure if you can see that. If so, I'm going, nope, not at all. So right now, give me 1 second. We're going to try to get this set up for you here and see if we can get this. There's the display capture. Definitely do not want that being all over the place. Trying to get this set up for you here. Sorry about this. Like I said, it was a last minute thing, and there we go, right there. Go ahead and get our graphic back up there for you. Right now, you see Fatless Dig. He's going around for his qualifying session as we are here underway. Right now, we have Mr. Boehner in the booth. He just got done with his qualifying session a while ago. Oh, Chevy backed out too many times, and he's going to be starting last. Definitely not. But one guy that is not going to be starting last, he's in here in the chat with me. Let's see if we can head down to Mr. Boehner, who is going to be our in-car reporter. He's going to be carrying the lap count for us as well. Boehner, you got a copy, buddy? Let's see if... Not sure if we're going to be able to get a copy with him. Boehner, testing, check 1, 2. How's the audio sounding on your end, guys? Just want to make sure. All right, let's see if we're connected now. Boehner, you got a copy, buddy? Seems our audio may be lacking in the Discord. I hope it's okay on the stream. Yeah, it sounds like on my end I'm able to get it through the stream. Not sure if Boehner
got a copy.
Oh, now we got it. Now we got it. Yes, definitely. Alrighty, man. You just got done with your qualifying session a few laps ago while we have other guys racing around the track. How did the track feel for you? Not sure what is going on. I'm going to close my Discord real quick and bring it back up. Not sure if that's a technical difficulty on my end or not. It's nice to get these things out of the way, though, especially with the podcast coming up this Friday. So let's see. Let's see. Testing. Check 1, 2. Boehner, you got a copy now? Want to make sure that our audio sounds pitch perfect for everybody out there.
Expert, this is just a test. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got it. Can you hear me? Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. All right. Not sure if Not sure if he can possibly hear me. I'm going to make sure in the chat, make sure everything's okay. Right now, not sure what is going on as far as the audio there, but definitely if you're in chat watching, we got 2 on Twitch right now. Not sure how many we have on Facebook though. Trying to get that set up as well. So we're going to take a look and see as far as what's going on Facebook here. See if we have any viewers currently on the Facebook page here. Wherever you're joining us from, though, thank you for coming out. Definitely love having everyone a part of the stream here and trying to get this set up. I know, like I said, it's last minute. We're trying to get this out here for these guys. Definitely love all that they do, though, here, a part of the stream. We gonna try to see if we can fix this real quick. Knowing we're having some difficult troubles here, not sure if it's coming across. Gonna do a test real quick. We will be right back.
I'm hopeless in the crossfire. There's nowhere to go. I'm holding my desires. My heart overflows. The only direction that I'll ever need is the deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause I don't wanna run from your heartbeat. Your heartbeat, no, 'cause I'm lost in your love. I can't break the fall, you're taking it all. I'm lost in your love. 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 Lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. No words can change the future of us. The waves, they break, but we are enough. The only direction that I'll ever need is the deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream right now. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're trying to get it figured out here. OBS and Discord's not having too much of a fun time together as of right now, but we're looking to get into the race. The guys are already in there, and luckily enough, we have our in-race reporter right here currently in the booth. Before we get started, going to try to get a word with him. Mr. Boehner, I know you're streaming on another channel as well. How are you doing today, man?
Good, man. Ready to do some racing. Been a long break.
Definitely. And here at Indy, what are some of the challenges you're facing? We saw you just got out of qualifying. So what's some of the challenges you're already seeing that you and the other drivers are going to have to face?
Sorry, I kind of missed that because I was getting some last-second instructions here. We're about to go green, so I guess we're just going right here. So I'll catch you on the next break, but it should be a good race.
Definitely. Sorry about that. Like you heard from him, they're going to be going right here off the start, and you see him right there on the front row. And here we go, right under green. We are green here at Indy, and you can already see 2x2, of course, at the start. And they're going to dive it here into turn 1. It's already been a crazy start to the stream and a crazy start to the race. And here we go, diving into the corner. And Boehner is going to go ahead and pull ahead. And it looks like we may be on the caution already. Yes, a bunch of cars in the back already spinning around. So we are already under caution. And we just got out of turn 2. So definitely a very fiery start to the beginning of this race here. Looking at chat right now. Unknown user, of course. What's up, babe? And then we have Mama Voles. She's in the chat representing the most popular person in the NASCAR community. I will say that. Okay, y'all too. Lordy. Lordy. Going at it in there. Definitely love the support, y'all too. Right now, can't tell. We have 4 comments on the Facebook. Sorry, guys, if I haven't been able to get to y'all right away. Oh, thank y'all, Mama Balls. I can see you on that one. And Mr. Radford as well. Love you, Terry. Love that you're over there at work right now. Wish you could be here, though, but definitely love you being active in Facebook while you're at work. Love it, man. Thank you for monitoring that for me. Gives me one less thing to check while getting everything sorted out right now. Restream is kind of giving me some difficulties here, but you can see back under green and Boehner all over the back of that 42 McDonald's Camaro as he actually yeah, that's going to be Boehner all over the back of that 42, and that is a huge battle for the lead as they look to pull away. And you can see the pack already getting single file as they head down the front straightaway. Only one outlier in that equation. You can see that towards the back of the field. Rock NASCAR in here. Keep digging, or keep on digging, drivers. And yes, to answer your question, Terry is on Facebook right now. He's managing that chat. Facebook was muting us because of the music. Not sure, gonna have to talk to Facebook on that. I know it's non-copyrighted, so gonna have to talk to Facebook on that and get that sorted out. But of course, stuff where you can settle as we move into the podcast this Friday. You definitely don't want to miss it. And one thing you don't want to miss here is a single bit of action here in the American Ethanol Cup Series as Boehner continues to try to chase down this 42 Camaro and try to get a run on him to make a pass. It's going to be interesting here. Let's head on throughout the back right here. And right now, Boehner's actually, I was going to say let's head to the back, but the battle for the lead is heating up here. Going on board here with the 42 of Honestly You're Bad, formerly known as Roro Gamer. And you can see he's done a good job so far holding them off. They were side by side heading into 1. But he was able to get the momentum and be able to hold on to the lead. But it may not happen here. Heading into 3, he's going to have the disadvantage of the high line. He's going to have to drive it in deep. Not sure if he's going to be able to get the 36 to the inside. Will he get the help? He's got to push now, but now his push is going to the inside. He's got to battle back here off the exit of 4, and he will. What an impressive move right there from the 42 to be able to hold off. And now the 36 of Boehner's in some trouble as he has guys passing the outside lane. And on these straightaways, the outside is where you want to be. Currently, you can see right now. Oh, the 42 in the wall, and look at how the drivers have to drop down. Expect to see that a lot tonight if drivers get in the wall off the corner. The snake to the bottom. Let's go on board with King Mathers here and that number 9 Camaro as he currently sits fourth, and he's going to try to make his way to the front here. Definitely a talented bunch here in American Ethanol. Sorry, a little tongue twister here. As Boehner's still trying to make moves, not sure if he can, and we're about to be 3 laps to the lead. As you can see on board here with the 9, they were 3 wide for one moment. And what a move for the 2. He was trying to split the middle. Now it looks like it may be his downfall as Boehner looks to the outside. The 9 staying with that higher preferred line here as he's now going to get a push from the 95. And oh, look at that contact. That's what I'm talking about, is if these guys get bunched up, that can cause a big one later in the race. So keep an eye on that from these drivers. But the 9's able to maintain position. He moves now into the 3rd spot, rounding out the back position of that podium 3. Right now, of course, 1 and 2 looking at Siege as he leads this field around another lap. Still being challenged by Boehner, and Boehner's going to take to the inside. He's got a little help from King Mathers, and oh, Boehner tried to back out of it. 32 made contact, and Mathers is going to take the lead off of that. What a move by Mathers. Great move by him overall to be able to use the mistakes of the other 2 drivers and be able to take the lead. Looking on board here with the 32, you can see that 9. He's focused right there on protecting the bottom lane and taking the draft away from the 32 as we head into this corner. Expect to see a lot of guys do that when they're trying to protect their positions. You got to make sure to hold that bottom lane entry into the corner. Of course, we've seen previously you can hold on to the lead on the high side, but right now I'm assuming Mathers, of course, wants to take the preferred line away into these corners. He's going to make these guys earn it on the high side. So it's going to be a question of how long can he hold this, as the 32 is going to try to peek inside. He's a little bit lower than that 9 car, but he is all over the back bumper, and this battle for the lead is getting more and more interesting by the moment. It's getting action-packed, let me tell you that and all. So now we're going to carry it over to the Facebook, y'all, too. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. I saw that comment. Like you act like me just being on Twitch is not going to be able to see that. I see that comment going down. Currently right now trying to keep up with everything as we're going to get this all set up, trying to maintain the Facebook here as well. Right now looking on board still with the 32 here. He was trying to make a pass on the 9. The 9's able to hold it on the outside lane. To everybody watching, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for helping out the experts of racing community. You know, anytime you are in here, this really helps us and allows us to expand our community as well. As the battle for the lead is about to get added to here, as a line of cars have now caught up. The regular caution, I do not believe this was the stage end, but looking at the guys going down pit road, it looks like we have right now, just hearing over the radio is Boehner. We're going to try to get a word with him at the end of the stage, but it looks like all of our top 10 are pitting from his stream, it looks like. So definitely something to keep in mind when we go back green here, as he's going to be starting on the inside row. Leave this alone. Oh Lord, here we go. Already arguing in the chat. I love it. Moles coming in and he's already getting scolded by Mama Moles. I just now saw that. Sorry if I'm a little late to that, but now seeing that right now, Rock NASCAR and all the guys there, thank you for joining us in chat. Bowles is now joining us in chat here on Twitch. Thank you very much. Mama Bowles still representing out there. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. But right now, Boehner, you can see, still on board with him following the battle between these two. And King Mathers and Siege have basically ran away with this race for a good portion of the beginning here. After honestly your bad smacked the wall. It's been mostly these three up front trying to battle for the lead. King Mathers has been able to hold on to it. But right now, this may be coming into question as Siege now clears him off at 2. And speaking of honestly you're bad, he is right there to the bumper of the 36, currently sitting in 4th position. And the bump draft for these guys is so intense right now. You can see, and right now, this is a difficult position for Boehner to be in. As you can see, sitting in 3rd currently, as he tries to figure out which lane is going to help me the most here. As you can see, he gets to the back bumper of the 32, and he's going to move into 2nd now. Be prepared for him to make a move for a lead coming here shortly, and it may come right here. Nope, and oh, possible mistake. He's going to drift up the track 3 wide for 2nd, and here comes Honestly You're Bad out of nowhere to slide into 2nd, moving from 4th to 2nd into 1 corner. And now he's got to set his eyes on that number 32 machine as he looks to pull away from the 9 and 36 here. Let's go to the back of the pack here. On board now with good friend in our Chevy in that 24 Camaro. He's sitting back here behind that Hornet's Nest that's in front of him. Not sure if this is by design or if something's up with the car where he just doesn't have the speed, but definitely if he can figure out a way to get himself up there, or if it just goes by strategy and he's up there at the end, expect for him to possibly be a underdog challenger or a sneaky challenger up there later on in the race. Now going to go on board with Alpha York, the owner, I believe, of American Ethanol. And you can see right here, he's sitting at the back of this Hornet's Nest running pretty relaxed, I'd say. So this may be the strategy of all these guys behind them. Secure your speed for the end of the race. Do not show your full hand yet. That could definitely be the strategy for these guys here. Right now, to everybody in the chat, we want to thank you for joining us here. Whether you're on Facebook or Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch. You can follow us on Twitter, though. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, at Expert Racing. Right now, as I believe we are back under caution. Right now, it's saying 6 laps remaining in stage 1. I do believe this may be the last caution before the stage ends. So expect a wild restart here for these guys whenever they get grouped back up. Expect some pit strategy as well. Right now, looking on Boehner's cam, he's going up and down the pit strategy. He's not even where he's at, looking at who's pitting, who's not. Do I want to pit? Do I want to stay out? And it's going to come down to strategy. A good amount of people are pitting, and he's finally made a decision. He's like, I'm coming in. Got to get those 4 fresh good years. Maybe 2. Some guys may take 2. It's going to be an interesting cause. Now he's going to start outside of Siege here, coming to green this time by. And here we go. Coming to green. Let's see how many laps we got left. 2 laps to go remaining in stage 1. And not sure if the 32 got a bad restart, but Boehner beats him in the corner. He's going to clear him off, and he's going to look to pull away here. 1.5 laps remaining here in stage 1 at Indy, and he's going to look to pull away. Diving down to the bottom, you're looking on board with him as he looks to cut the draft away, forcing 2 lines now behind him, and that's going to mess the race up there for the 32, and it looks like smooth sailing here. He cannot make a mistake here, though, as he looks to come off of turn 4 and take the white flag here in stage number 1. As we head down the front stretch, he officially hits the line now to start the final lap here. And it's going to be interesting to see who can possibly catch him. Can anyone catch him as the battle heats up back there behind him? Contact with a wall back there, and those guys are getting rowdy behind him. And it looks like he may go to win the initial stage here at American Ethanol Indy. As he heads down the back straightaway, nobody is within a distance of catching him as long as he doesn't make a mistake here. Now into 3. Got to take the short chute here now, leading him into turn 4. And here we go, off of 4, mistake free. He's going to head down the front straightaway. And ladies and gentlemen, your stage 1 winner is going to be Mr. Boehner himself, winning stage 1 here at Indianapolis. Let's see if we can actually go and talk to Mr. Boehner. Mr. Boehner, I hear that you are now in chat. You got a copy, my friend?
I do, yeah.
Alrighty, got to lower that audio a little bit on my end. OBS has it turned all the way up, so allowing us to fix some kinks here as well. But you win stage 1, an impressive move on that final restart. What allowed you to be able to clear the 32 heading into 1? That seemed like probably a mistake on his end, but on your end, what did it take to win stage 1 for you right there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of got through the gears good. I was surprised I was clear going into 1. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably a shifter versus maybe someone who didn't have one. Probably the difference there.
Definitely. And also, well, I can see you're going back green here, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you for joining us in the booth for that little quick question there. As we start stage 2, he's going to be starting outside of the 14 here. That 14, let's see who it is right here. iRace Clean 89. He's going to be starting up there. He took 2 tires on the initial pit stop before the end of the stage, and now he's staying out here. So an interesting strategy by him as the 36 looks to pass him on the outside. He's holding strong on the inside though, but once we get to the back straightaway, expect him to lose that momentum, in which he does here. He's going to have to fall back in line behind the 36. As let's take a look behind him. That 32 is going to be all over his back bumper. Expect that 32 to make a move here pretty soon, whether that be in 3 and 4 on the lap this time by. Going through the short chute into turn 4, and it looks like that 32 is going to try to make a move to the outside. iRace is going to be able to block it though. And right now, this is the best thing Boehner can see in his rearview mirror, despite iRace Clean having the draft behind him. It's going to be hard for him to try to make a move, but he's going to do it anyways on the old tires. Let's see, he's going to attempt to get side by side here, in which he does, dominate down into turn 2. He gets a push. Not sure if it's going to be enough here. As we exit the corner, they're going to be side by side, heading down the back straightaway. And is it going to be enough to clear? He's getting the push on the 32, and it is. He's going to dive down here into turn 3, expecting the 32 to get the run off this corner here. Expect him to look inside. He's going to look up to get the run. Backs off into the corner, and he's going to probably try to set him up here for turn 1. But Boehner drops from the lead all the way back to 3rd. And now he's going to push the 32 to the lead. And a guy that we haven't talked about too much, we were on camera with him a while ago, just made his way into the top 5, tried to make his way into the top 3, but dropped back to 5th right there. The 48 of Alpha York now on your television screen. He's sitting back there in P number 5 as he attempts to try to get up here and mess around with these leaders. That is now 3 wide for second. Mathers to the inside, Boehner to the outside, 32 stuck in the middle. Right now, a crazy race. 21, I believe, just went. He went to college for some lawn design right there, and was able to cut some grass there for Indy. Mistake on the entry, but Boehner lost so much time. Not sure if it was from a mistake or what happened right there, but he lost some time right there from this front three. As now the 14 looking to hold off these guys here. Looking back in chat, totally forgot about this race, so I guess I'm watching. Well, Aviator, it's nice to have you on stream with us here, man. Of course, now looking to the inside, King Mathers trying to make a move to iRace Clean. It's not going to happen, as iRace Clean's going to try to take a defensive line down the back straightaway. And these guys, once again, are nearly 3 wide again, as Boehner says, I'm coming back up to the front. He's going to take that inside line away, and here comes the 48 of Alpha York looking to follow. As right now, going through the short chute here into turn 4, it's going to be interesting. Can Alpha be able to clear and move into P3, in which he's going to, and here comes Boehner looking to challenge for the lead again. iRace Clean's looking and saying, hey, I'll give you the outside all day, but you are not getting to my inside, taking that defensive line like we saw earlier from Boehner. Matty Ice over here, he's living it up in chat. Not sure what he's laughing at, if it's about Aviator or what, but definitely love you being lively in the booth, guys. Now 8 viewers here on Twitch. Thank you very much. As we continue here, looking on board still with iRace Clean, and you can see these guys snaking down the back stretch behind them, trying to get every bit of draft you possibly can. He's doing a good job holding off that 36 behind him, but I might speak too soon. Here comes the commentator curse already. 36 looking to the inside of the 14. 14, remember, he is on older tires, so if he can hold off here, a little bit of contact off the exit. Side by side, and the 36 might lose the momentum. Still side by side, it looks like he's at his quarter, but might not want to look back in that rear view too soon, as here comes the 9 of King Mathers, and he's going to interject himself into this battle here. Oh, the 14, huge mistake there coming into the corner, and that's going to affect the 36. Here comes 32, and the 9 to the inside, looking to make up some time off of that mistake, as they're going to try to go for the lead here. And the battles are getting heated right now. The 14 all over the track trying to protect this lead. Definitely, Aviator, that's something we've been able to tell, that Boehner has made his way from back to front, trying to hold on to the lead. He's been outside the top 5 and had to work his way back up, and was able to win stage 1. So he's definitely one that showed, has showed the speed here at Indy so far. Thank you for being lively in chat, of course. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you for joining us as well. Right now, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all being broadcasted too. So I want to thank you all for joining us as far as the stream goes so far. And a big gap now from the 14 to the rest of the field, and Old Tire seems to be holding up pretty strong for him as well, as right now he's been able to pull away. Once you get in that clean air, it's kind of hard to let that go. Right now you can see they're almost side by side behind him as they try to battle for second. And right now that's the best thing for iRace Clean to see here, as these guys try to pull away right now. Let's go back in the pack. Some guys that have faded off from the pack, but here we go on board with Alpha York, who's stuck in this hornet's nest back here as these guys battle for second. He's got the 32 pushing him on the outside, the 36 with the run to his inside though, and you can see how crazy it is for these guys. Alpha York drifts up the track though, and he's got to let some of these guys go. Definitely something he did not want to see, and here we go once again. Y'all in chat, and I just gave Alpha a commentary curse, so he's going to be upset if we. Mama Bulls, you might need to get the jar. Have it on standby. Gotta say, I got a backup jar here just in case. Okay, here we go. They're going at it with each other in chat. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. As here we go, continuing. Not sure what the problem is with Alpha York, but he continues to drop like a rock here. Not sure if he messed up his tires or what happened, but we're now, oh, car around. That may be the 3. Not sure if he just got loose or what happened there, but some front end damage to his number 3 Chevrolet. Going back in the pack. We see somebody in the grass there, not sure who it is. It looks to be Alpha York. Not sure what's going on. It doesn't look like he has any visible damage or anything. But a pit stop nonetheless. Oh, we can actually see it now. The hood's a bit crinkled. So not sure who he made contact with or whatnot, but he's got some damage to the front end of that number 48 Camaro. So definitely not a good look for his race so far, as he goes from competing in the top 5 to now possibly going 1 lap down as they try to fix that damage here. 14 still leads. King Mathers in second. And let's see the 2 of Stout Whiskey in third, and he's going to be looking to get up here on these guys and try to make a move here. And here we go. 3 wide now for the lead. Stout Whiskey makes it 3 wide. The 14 is going to surrender the inside preferred line, but the 9's not going to give up too easy. He powers past the 2 on the outside lane. 2 had to go for a defensive block on the 36, and the 9 took advantage of it, making a power move on the outside, and King Mathers is now your leader. Maddie down here in the chat, I have a Stout winning. So he's got Stout Whiskey winning this race so far. Vol saying, damn, come on Alpha, go win this beep race. Get the swear jar out. But you can see the battle up here. Boehner, King Mathers tries to throw the block. Boehner makes the aggressive move to the inside, and right now Stout licking his chops. We've seen this before as he looks to try to set up a move possibly here. Boehner going to drive it through 1. Expect Mathers to try to attempt to set up a pass here into 3 and 4 as they get the draft down the back straightaway. I think Stout's going to be comfortable sitting back here in 3rd, letting these guys battle it out here. Right now trying to keep up with the Facebook. Right now Restream has not been too kind to us as far as keeping up with the chat comments and stuff like that. So right now you can see 10 comments still on Facebook. So to everybody watching there, thank you for joining us. Everybody here active on Twitch, 9 viewers on Twitch, thank you for being here. Stout's extremely consistent, so if he gets out front, I would be shocked to see a gap. I would be shocked to see a gap develop. Well, right now it's going to be interesting to see if he can get up there. He's got 2 cars to get through to try to get to the front. Stout's definitely not somebody to sleep on, though, as he gets the back bumper of that number 9 Camaro. Would it? I assumed it was that Aviator, not sure, but I wouldn't be shocked either to see him try to form a gap if he gets in that clean air out front here at Indy. Unknown user, you keep talking about food, I'm gonna get hungry. Rock NASCAR, I love that. I love that. Stout is looking pretty stout. Indeed he is right now, currently sitting in 2nd. King Mathers with 9, I believe, just made his trip down pit road. And he's followed by a bunch of other guys. It looks like iRace Clean in the 14, and there may be a wreck. There is a wreck on the front straightaway. The 3, I believe the 47 may be involved as well, and the 9 could be involved as well. I believe all 3 of those guys are involved in some form of incident now here. It could have been 9 possibly not getting the entry he wanted to into pit road, and it cost him dearly, and now it's costing that number 3 Camaro and that number 47 Camaro as well, as we officially have the caution out on the track, and that's going to be a break for these guys who are on pit road. It's really going to shake it up for these guys who were able to make it on pit road and get their pit stops in, as they're going to have the track position once we go back green here. Oh, Aviator's already calling it out in chat. Well, that's okay. We're going to go on board with a man that's getting shots fired at him from Mr. Aviator. We're going to go on board with Stout Whiskey here on this restart. Let's see him get right up to the bumper of the 42 Camaro as he looks to make a move on the outside. Doesn't look to work, and he's going to slide right into Mr. Where Did He Come From? Boehner now looking to get to the inside of the 42 and challenge for the lead here. As right now, let's go on board with the leader, Mike Concho, looking behind him, and this is a scary sight if you're ahead. Now Boehner looking to the inside, is getting a push from Stout Whiskey. And a lot of these guys focusing their attack to the inside. The 36 is going to drive it down deep. Mike is going to slide up and expect the momentum of the high line to get lost here. The 42 having to check up. The 2 is Stout Whiskey looking to make a move here in the bottom. He's getting pitched by that number 12 Mustang of Mike Concho, and they're side by side, 2 and 12, heading down the front straightaway. And oh, contact in the back as those guys were 2 by 2, nearly 3 wide. And right now, this is the best sight for Boehner up there in the 36 as we continue on. How long is this race? To give you a lap count, right now the leaderboard is brought up on Boehner's side. Let's see if we can get a lap count as soon as he gets through these corners here for these guys, as the leaderboard is up for him. We are 18 out of 22 here in stage number 2, coming to 19 out of 22. So we're almost 2 stages through this race. The Hammerman, correction, it was the 37 involved in that wreck, and it's the Hammerman who's going to have to work his way through the field here. And you can see guys like iRace Clean, Alpha York right there. He's inside of NNR Chevy right now, and Dark Spartan in front of him, and the number 3 Camaro as well. These guys were all were up front at some point in the top 5 or competing around there, I do believe, and had incidents that sent them to the back. So watch these guys try to make their way up to this very competitive field here as we reach, now we're on 19 out of 22 laps to go, and we talk about a battle for the lead here. Don't hurt. Wow. Bowles is already shooting shots at me. That's nice. That is nice. Gotta love it. Right now, Stout Whiskey, though, looking to try to set up a pass here on Boehner as we look to hit 3 to go here, this time by 20 out of 22 laps here in stage number 2. What podcast, Aviator? Well, you're on it right here, the Experts of Racing Sportscast. You can catch it Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can catch me and Mr. Bulls fan right there, and a couple of our friends talking about various subjects such as NFL, college football, as well as wrestling, and of course your latest NASCAR topics, and maybe catching up with some different leagues around the community. This week we're going to be sitting down and talking to Extra North Division Champion, which is the Extra Series, is the developmental series of the OMA. We're going to be sitting down and talking to their North Division Champion, who is their Cup Series rookie this year, Ben Smith. So definitely something you do not want to miss out on as we cover the Alabama and Ohio State National Championship games. We talk about our reaction to the Eagles and Washington disaster on primetime television, and much more. As here we go, Stout Whiskey now trying to hold off the 36, as I believe they're going to be coming to the white flag this time by for 1 to go on the stage. And here we go, Stout. We're going to look at the TV cams here as they round the track here, coming down the front straightaway, and Stout's got to do everything he can, looking to capture the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go here in stage 2. You got the stage 1 winner on the back of Stout Whiskey, and like you mentioned, Aviator, this is going to be one tough challenge for Boehner if he wants to try to sweep the stages here. He's all over the back bumper of that 36. Expect him to pull out, in which he does. And here he goes. He's going to be looking to the inside, looking to take that preferred line. Would not be surprised if we saw some contact here, side by side, heading here Into turn 3, the 36 is going to dive it in here. The 2 looking to power back on the outside. Here we go. Into turn 4, the 36 is going to dive it in. The 2 looking for the crossover. He does not have the momentum. He's going to get to the quarter. Not going to be enough. Boehner is going to sweep the stages here and is your stage 1 and 2 winner. Right now we're going to go talk to Mr. Boehner real quick. Hey man, stage 1 and 2, and that was a pretty hard fought one with Stout Whiskey. How's the car feeling right now? And you see all these guys we haven't seen up here competing up front. How do you plan to take these guys down who are now showing what they have after having it in stage 1?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of good cars, you know, at least the first 10 laps. So just going to try to manipulate the draft at the beginning. I didn't really, I knew Stout has a good enough car. He could suck up and get a run on me. So I just tried to do the same to him. You know, wanted to be in second there going to that last lap, and it worked out.
Definitely, and hopefully it works out for you here in stage 3. You swept the stages. Hopefully you have enough to win the race, man. Hope to talk to you later. Definitely fun talking to Boehner, as right now he's going to be starting outside once again here as we go back green here, starting stage 3 at Indianapolis. Okay. Calm down, y'all. Calm down. Don't want to go too far here. Calm down. Don't have too much fun in chat. See, she gonna end up practicing on me one day, not me out of your chat, Terry. When she does, I'm gonna be upset. But back here on the action here at Indianapolis, these guys going crazy back here in the back of the pack. It looks like near 3 wide. They're 2x2 for several rows here in the Hornet's Nest. The top 5 or 6 have been able to single file out, as you can see them snaking down the front straightaway. Right now, nearly 4 wide back there in the rear of the pack. The 42 is going to get in the wall off the exit a little bit, but maintains the momentum, it looks like. Bulls fan in chat saying Team Alpha. Well, I don't know who he's pulling for. That's definitely sarcastic, by the way, if you can't tell. But definitely Bulls fan showing his support out there for that number 48 Camaro machine, who's stuck in that Hornet's Nest right now. If he can get back up to the front, though, he can certainly be a competitor for this win. As we currently sit and these guys are getting single filed out, that does not mean the action is going to get boring, of course, as right now Fatless Dig in the tire tracks of the 3rd place car of Stout Whiskey. Fatless is going to try to get up there and try to enter his name into one of those podium positions as he looks to chase down that number 2 Mustang. And you can see the battle for the lead starting to get heated up by some of these rivals once again. They've been rivals in this race so far. The 36 of Boehner and the number 9 of King Mathers has separated themselves from the field. And repeat, he has came in chat, one of the GOATs of the NASCAR Heat commentary community, along with Volksfan, like I mentioned before. Love seeing you in chat, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for showing up in chat. Love you, brother. As right now you can see they are side by side now here, as the 9 looks to the inside of the 36, but the 36 is going to power back on the outside and clear him for the lead. Coming back to the line here, another lap ahead of the 36 of Mr. Boehner. Right now, you can see once again Mathers in the tire tracks of that 36, as looking behind him, a huge gap to the rest of the field. And this is perfect sailing for these two. They can continue to try to pull away. But right now I know Mathers wants to put his name back up there for the lead here as we continue here at Indy with the American Ethanol Cup Series. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we will be right back.
And guys, it's showtime. boogity, boogity, boogity. Ooh, let's go racing today, boys.
Watson takes a snap, rolls right, looks into the end zone. Hunter in front, caught it! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Welcome to WrestleMania.
It's now my honor to announce that the first ever virtual NFL draft is officially open.
Blitz coming. Mariota throws in the end zone. Man is there. Touchdown, Titans!
Back live here on the Experts of Racing Sportscast Network, as right now Mathers is back to the bumper of Boehner. These guys have basically tried their hardest to pull away, basically pushing each other. You can see that gap from behind. Repeat still in chat. Bowles is just like, I don't care. Repeat. Bowles going out here saying repeat is the effing GOAT. Well, I will agree with that, as well as I will agree. Repeat mentioned it before. Boehner looked strong. The crap talking. Here we go. These guys continuing down the back straightaway though, and continuing to push each other. That's going to be the big question. An even bigger question for these guys though is, I believe we may have some lap traffic. I could have just been seeing things, but we may have some lap traffic up ahead of these leaders. Not sure if I was just seeing things or what. I might have been. Definitely, yeah, I was seeing things. As we continue down the front straightaway, ticking the laps down. Bowles fan, he's an advocate. Freedom of speech, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. Even if it's against him, he loves it. He's looking for haters, by the way. He's been advertising for those because the new ones are starting to like him. So, Mama Bulls is going to get on to you today. He's having too much fun in chat having to deal with y'all too. And she knows I can't deal with it. See, I should make Mama Bulls mod just so she can make y'all two behave. She gonna get you too. What do you mean? Over here, get him, Mama Bull. She gonna get you too. I give her full permission. After this, Mama Bull, she's gonna become a mod. I swear. I promise you on that one. I won't make you a mod. If people can get with Stout, they can definitely close this gap. But right now, Stout Whiskey's sitting there in third, and you can see the gap between him and fourth place. So right now, he doesn't have that help that he needs, like you're mentioning right there. She's only been on Terry. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Mama Bull, is you really going to let her do that? Wow. I take back everything I said about making her mod. Still everything. Right now, Stout Whiskey sitting in third, though. He rounds out those podium drivers. As you can see, the rest of the field is pretty much spread out. iRace Clean sitting in fourth, and you can see, I believe that's going to be the 95 of Fatless Dig sitting respectively in fifth. He's going to be on the back of that 14 trying to battle for fourth here, as we have a change of the leader. Banner has now been passed by the 9 of King Mathers. Mathers now to the point. All right, we've seen a big group of different cars, and by no means is it close to the race ending right now. Going to try to get a lap count as soon as we get on the straightaway for you guys. as right now the battle for the lead continues to heat up. Banner looking to set up a pass here. Now on the front straightaway, going to see about that lap count. Ooh, a little bit of lag it looks like for Mathers on his screen. We're 62 out of 80 here. And right now, Banner's still trying to run down and take on that lead. So we are now within the 20 to go threshold. Drop it down, 20 to go. Who is your pick to win? We have Mathers and Banner who have pulled away from the pack. But like I said, this race is far from over. We could have a caution at any time. So no driver can be left out. Drop your picks in the chat. Who's going to be winning this one? The Aviator dropping his knowledge. Repeat wishing him luck. If you're watching right now and you don't know this man, Repeat 1975, which I would assume you do anyways. But if you don't, be sure to check him out tomorrow. I believe it's the NNR Cup Series. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Pete, there in chat, going to be starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, possibly. It's going to be starting around that time. Check out his channel. Definitely, I'd say, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, NASCAR Heat community commentators in the entire community. So definitely be sure to check him out. Combat Beast now checking into the chat. Thank you for joining us here, man. Love the support here. Now up to 13 viewers. You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. Thank you for the support. Be sure to share, follow. You know, you definitely don't want to miss on the content we are looking to bring to you. You definitely don't want to miss on the Wild podcast. It's going to be happening this Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Gary's going to be waking up at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday for that. It's going to be Saturday for him, but 5:30 p.m. Eastern time for us. So he's going to be waking up bright and early, bright and bushy-tailed. Ain't that right, Terry? He's going to be so happy to be waking up that early. Combat saying Banner is my pick. Repeat already congratulating Combat on his win tonight in NNR. So congratulations to him on that. Maddie says, hey, Maddie and Aviator both saying, hey, I don't care what the distance is. I still got Stout coming up here and winning this thing. Right now, Stout Whiskey sitting right there in third. And he's got a pretty decent gap to get up there to those guys. Bo's like, I got to get a coffee pot. I don't know what it is. She's now saying energy drink. She has an unhealthy obsession with Lordy, excuse me. She has an unhealthy obsession with those. As right now, looking to continue here. Stout now getting challenged to the inside by the 32. I believe that is for position. Do not quote me on that there, but you can see these guys, they might run into some traffic as guys enter and exit off of pit road here. Sorry about that. Might be losing my voice here. I swear, Terry, if you jinxed me by saying that earlier, we're gonna have an issue. I'm having to take a swig of some drink here because of that jinxing. So I swear, if you jinx me. Right now, Mathers letting the 95 by. He is, of course, going to be on fresh tires. And these guys may be signaling down here, hey, we're going into pit road. So definitely this race is far from over. Pit strategies are varying. As Stout Whiskey holds on to 5th, I believe. It may be actually correct. Let me correct myself. Looking on board of Maynard. Let's go to his onboard. Stout's actually going to be continually, he's going to be in 3rd still, actually, as the 32 and 16 have already previously pitted. As right now, I believe iRace Clean, I don't believe he is the leader. Right now, we're going to be on board with the guys who we know is going to cycle out as the leader when pit road cycles out. Terry, do I need to have Mama Bulls teach you texting acronyms. Well, Maddie was able to do it there for you, so I guess that works. I think it was false alarm. You may have a false alarm. But I'm starting to sound better. I may have just needed something to drink. But I was kind of worried there for a second because it was kind of hard to talk. And I was just like, Terry, I swear, if you did this to me, I'm going to have a problem. Definitely back here, though, as you can see these leaders trying to line it up out of pit road. The 95, he's going to be the first on new tires. He's going to cycle out into third, I believe. And this is going to really gap out the field here now, as Boehner is now currently going to be sitting in the first place position once this cycles out. Honestly, you're batting him a man, second and third respectively. Not sure who the leader is at this moment. Actually, it's going to be the 12 of Mike Concho, who have not pit yet. So expect those guys to come down any time now, as currently the leader is going to be hitting 11 to go this time by. Right now, the guys who have pitted up to this point hitting 12 to go. Let's go on board with our current leader. Mike Concho has gone down pit road. Our new current leader is going to be this 42 Camaro of Honestly Your Dad, aka Roro Gamer. He's going to be leading us around so far, currently being tallied as the leader here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So do not sleep on this man, because he could pull some strategy miracle out of the hat. I've been racing with him for a very, very long time, and he is not somebody to sleep on. Bowls, for a young guy yourself, Mama Bowles, you taught him to be an old soul. I can't blame him. You taught him to be an old soul. That's good sometimes, though. Babe, I swear, do not tell him what the Urban Dictionary is. Right now, I'm going to go back to Boehner's onboard camera to see who is going to be the next guy on board as far as the lead so far. It looks like it cycled out to where Roro and Hama both, actually no, Hama's staying out another lap. He has cycled now to your leader. He has yet to pit, and you can see the damage on that 37 Camaro, so he's got to stay out and play the strategy game as well, in hopes to be able to keep some form of track position and a shot at this win. So the strategy is going to come in key for him, as the rest of the field is now cycled to their normal positions outside of this, as Boehner is now taking over the second spot after Roro Gamer's pit stop. As right now, expect the 37 is going to try to head down pit road this time, among other vehicles that may not be able to make it now to the end. And looking on board, going to go on board with Boehner, who is our in-race reporter and is now the current tallied leader. He won stage 1, he won stage 2, and looking on board to him now, he has 9 laps to go here at Indianapolis, and he has a huge gap behind him. That is the gap between him and second place, that being the 9 of King Mathers. But like I mentioned, now 8.5 laps to go. Time is ticking for these guys to catch up, and the time is ticking for Boehner to get to the line before a caution or something like that can ruin his race. Right now, Boehner going to keep going here, as he's going to be hitting 8 to go this time by. Guys, if one of your picks right now are, if they are not Mr. Boehner right now, and you really want them to have a shot at winning it, you might need to get a hashtag "We Need a Caution" chain in chat right now, because Boehner seems to be pulling away with this one. That's 7.5 laps to go hit us right here on the back straightaway. Non-viewers in chat, thank you for joining us here on the Experts of Racing Sportscast Network. Right now, coming off the corner, Boehner going to look behind us and see the gap has expanded for him. Going to see and look at any battles we might possibly have. Here we go on track. Looking at Stout Whiskey and the battles behind him. The 95 of Fatless Dig, the closest one to taking away his podium spot tonight as he looks to try to get to the front here. And he's going to barely miss that outside wall, but he's going to keep it going. And right now, Stout Whiskey, just easy to see him making mistakes behind him to secure a podium position here. And right now you can see Boehner, I believe he's going to be hitting 5 to go this time by. Rock NASCAR has been back and forth between our two chats the entire night, looking at who is going to end up winning here. And it is now, actually correcting myself, 6 laps to go. Guys, if you can hear me in chat this time by, I'm going to need a hashtag 5 laps to go in chat. Somebody give it to me. I want to see it. Make sure y'all are still active and awake with me here as we hit 5 to go here in the American Ethanol Cup Series from Indianapolis. Definitely going to be a great win if he's able to pull it off here for Boehner. He has extended the gap. 5 times to go. 5 laps to go. There we go. Repeat in chat with the 5 laps to go. And here we go. Boehner gonna cross the line here. 5 laps to go. 5 perfect laps, says Aviator, where he's going to need 5 perfect laps to secure this victory. He can afford a mistake or two possibly, as you can see the gap between him and Mathers, but I'm sure he wants those laps to be perfect. As over here, I'm tired, so shush it. Okay, well, we can see how this is gonna go. Right now, Mathers trying everything he can, though. Everything he can to try to secure this win. No lap cars in front of him, no threats, or immediate threats, shall I say, behind him. Matty Ice already saying 5 to go. You were able to get it on the 5 to go lap as well, as here we go. 4 to go here at Indianapolis, and the gap continues to extend. The 9 car of Mathers having some issues, and Boehner can try his best to cruise to victory here. No need to overdrive the corners. No need to put more pressure on yourself than you need to. Just be smooth, consistent, and hit your marks. No need to be overly aggressive. Just run conservative. Aviator, you've been basically the crew chief talking about everything that you have to do in chat. And I'm going to go ahead and give you an interview question since you weren't here to get one yourself, saying that you were going to be able to win this race. So if you're the crew chief right now, what are you saying to your driver here? Repeat, Boehner is putting in the newlywed mojo work, definitely. As right now, this time by, Boehner comes across the stripe. I believe this is going to be 3 to go. 3 laps to go here at Indy. And it is 2 to go next time by. Jerry, what did I miss? Nothing much really, just Boehner extending his lead as we go into the final few laps. And look at the gap now. A huge gap between him and the 9 of King Mathers back there. Aviator giving the words of wisdom that I asked him for. With someone like Boehner, all you got to do is prepare for the possibility of a caution. And don't get your hopes up. Well, he's been really good on restarts. And right now, 1 more lap until the cautions are off for this. 2 to go here at Indianapolis. And all he has to do, be smooth, But stay prepared, stay focused. You cannot give up something that can ruin your race. One slap into the wall that causes enough damage, and that could ruin it for him. However, he has 1.5 laps to go. Dives it into the corner here in 3 and 4. To the short chute. Back into 4. And coming off the 4, he's going to head down the front straightaway. We're going to go on board with him in this final lap. Head down the front straightaway and cross the line. White flag. 4 more corners now for that 36. He has ran a almost perfect race. One stage 1, one stage 2, led the most laps. And now, 2 more corners await him as we head down the back straightaway. Sorry if the frames are dropping, guys, as now he heads into turn 3 and now the short chute. 1 more corner. And for Boehner, he takes it nice and smooth. A little bit of contact with the apron, but that does not faze him. He's going to come off the corner and win here. American Ethanol Indy winner, Boehner. Give it up for him in chat, guys. Coming in second, I do believe, will be King Mathers. And third will be Stout Whiskey. Give it up for your top 3. Your winner, Boehner. Second place driver, King Mathers. Third place driver, Stout Whiskey. Boehner completing the sweep. Definitely a great race by all of those guys. 100% kept it competitive, and Boehner just drove away at the end. You can't say much more than how amazing that race was. Right now, we're going to try to get a few of these guys in here. I think it might just be Boehner that we get an interview with. Not sure about the other guys, the Stout and Mathers, but right now we do know we're going to get Boehner in here. So Boehner, you come back over here. Yes, we do have a copy. Going to make sure the audio levels are fine. Boehner, you come back. The American Ethanol return. Your return as a newlywed, as we were informed by Repeat. Congratulations on that, by the way. Congratulations on being the newlywed. And congratulations, you swept the race. And I think that's one hell of a wedding gift right there. So how are you able to do it with talented guys like King Mathers and Stout Whiskey giving you challenges all through that second and third stage?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like if we ever got spread out, I felt like I had the best, probably single car speed when we raced here in NNR last year, and kind of felt like this place owed me after the Xfinity race last year and the Cup race last year. So looking forward to coming back here. It's just a track that I think I have figured out a lot better than some of the other ones. And car was good, just needed to not make any mistakes and be smart while we were, on the draft there. Can't really get away in the draft, it's just these straightaways are so long. But car was really good off 2 and off 4, and that's what you really need here.
Definitely, and like I said, you pulled off the sweep, so you definitely impressed tonight. And hey, like I said, we have everybody in chat saying it too. Congratulations on being a newlywed, and congratulations on the win tonight, man. Go celebrate.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm a lucky guy, man. So it's been a fun week. I'm glad 2021 kicked off with a win. That feels good.
Definitely, and hope to many more for the rest of the year. I guarantee it. Now going on to second place of King Mathers. King, you got a copy, buddy? Not.
Yeah, I got you.
There we go. Able to get the mic plugged in. Man, you were able to secure that victory. I mean, sorry, not victory. You were able to secure the second place. And you were close to victory there. You gave him a challenge for the long haul for a good bit there, and then it just seemed as as the run went on, and then y'all hit the pit strategy where everybody was starting to spread out a lot. It just seemed like you kind of fell off from him whenever he was able to escape into the clean air. What happened that caused you to not be able to catch him and get him for the win, but also what allowed you to be so good to be able to pull away with him away from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, first thing I want to say is congrats, Boehner, for winning. The car was great. Felt good. Everything about it was good. I could have made it a little bit more adjustments at the end there. Was a tad too loose. Tried to tighten it up, and then that last pit stop, I messed up on entry. Kind of locked the brakes up, and I was doing below like 40, 45 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour slower than the speed limit. So that kind of screwed me a little bit. And I had a faster pit time off a pit road, but I just couldn't catch him. He's pretty fast. So other than that, it was just a good race between me, him, and everybody else. So overall, great night.
Definitely, man. Well, it was good performance by you overall. You made a lot of crazy moves, and they seemed to work out for you. So, congratulations on getting your second place podium, and go celebrate, man.
Thanks, man.
No problem. And now we're going to talk to the man of the hour. Vol says he is ready for this guy right here. Stout Whiskey coming in third. He was able to hold off a lot of hard charging guys in that Hornet's Nest behind him, and was nearly the favorite for a lot of guys here in chat. Aviator and I know Matty Ice both had you as their picks to win for the longest time once you got up there in stage 2. Man, you were able to hold those guys off in that Hornet's Nest. You kind of lost Boehner and King Mathers when they were able to pull away, but how are you able to hold them off and secure this third place podium spot?
Honestly, it was all about surviving. I told you guys before the race this is the first time I actually touched my wheel since the Homestead race, the Holiday 60. So this was I gambled on a preset 6. I think actually when we go in and I'll probably run higher, and it took me the first stage to kind of fill it out. Got some contact, that knocked us back there, and then the second stage being able to race Boehner clean for first, that was a lot of fun. Then the third stage, I just hit the wall there early and got yellow damage on the side. The car was just extremely tight. It went like that the whole time, and it was just all about trying to finish third from there on. But it feels good to be back and actually drive. Honestly, I have not missed it. It felt good to do this though for the hour or so that we did it. And to come home third, and people watching and pulling for me, I always appreciate that, and that means a lot. So feels good, and I'm looking forward to racing and actually practicing. So shout out to Boehner. He's a great racer. Did a fantastic job. Winning the first 2 stages and winning the race. Mathers and myself, I truly feel like 1, 2, 3. It was the order that it should have been as far as fastest car. So we'll take it, and we'll move on to next week.
Certainly, and I'm going to allow you to do my job for a quick second because we have repeat in the stream, and I know tomorrow is a big race for you and the guys at NNR, so go ahead and shout it out while you're here. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around for the interviews, and go ahead, Stout, take advantage of it. Go ahead, shout it out.
Yeah, tomorrow night at 9 p.m., Pete Man will be in the booth. Make sure you check him out on Twitch at twitch.tv/repeat1975. I'm not sure who's going to be in the booth with him. We're going to Gateway WWT. Do not pick me or pull for me. Indy and WWT, and there's 2 other tracks that I extremely suck at. So this felt good to run good tonight. I'm going to suck tomorrow, and that's okay because this happens some races. But come check out Pete. He does a fantastic job, expert. I look forward to going back and watching the job that you did, man. Appreciate it. And we're going to have some fun tomorrow at the tight corners at WWT.
Definitely. Well, good luck to you and all the guys there at NNR. We'll definitely be checking those guys out tomorrow evening. But for all of us here, a part of American Ethanol, I'm going to go ahead and say for Mr. Radford out there in the chat, he was keeping tabs on our Facebook as well as here in the Twitch, keeping it lively here. Going to go ahead and shout out our podcast. Going to be debuting this Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. You definitely do not want to miss it. This is the last stream before the podcast debut. So if you're here and you haven't followed yet, be sure to follow and be sure to share because you don't want to miss it and your friends won't want to miss it either. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But once again, I want to thank Alpha York for inviting me out here to be able to do this. And for everybody a part of American Ethanol, for Repeat, Voles, Unknown User, Mama Voles in the stream, and everybody that kept it lively during the race tonight, we want to thank you for joining us, and we will